Hey guys, Type here bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Eindhoven country. Playing for today, spawning in the north, we have Lyconius, or Lyco, playing as Soviet, straight away locking into Soviet Reserve Army. Teaming out with him as Pack, playing as US Forces, straight away locking into Heavy Cavalry. As you can see down the bottom here, we have VonManteuffel playing as Ostheer, who straight away goes for defensive. And finally, ElZocko, also playing as Ostheer, who has Jaeger Armor, Lightning War, and Storm. Doing his rankings here. Random allies. Lyco actually rank 1 Soviets random 2v2s at the moment. Congratulations. And Pack around rank 120 US Forces. Against around rank 140 Axis Arranged team. Conscript's looking to slip around the side here. MG wants to set up. So they're going to dive onto the cutoff. Von coming across. Overwhelming.
We have new units.
Let's just move around the corner here. 4 conscripts start for Lyco. 2 rifles, 2 re-echelon for Pack, a little bit of an unusual one. He's forcing away the conscripts, but not before the MG42 has to retreat. He's just doing a good job holding on over there. Pyros end up losing to the combat engineers in the north. Looks like the Green D is going to overwhelm the conscripts here. Rifleman versus Ostroupen, 2-on-1. Going to see out the 2-on-1, disengage from the re-echelon. Been soft retreating, but tank trap backfiring here a little bit on Pack. Looks like he's just going to straight up disengage.
WPM-110 smoke strike.
Maybe a slightly early retreat there. Just pushing in really close on the Ostroupen. Fighting like a 5-on-1 here. You know, we've got some nice cover. Not going to last long because of that. Let's push onto the fuel, but repelled by that MG, locking it down there.
Has been improved. We can now build light mechanized infantry.
Captain coming out into the bar straight away. Kind of a unusual build. You can go for these kind of builds. You can get your officer out a tiny bit earlier. Maybe allows you a little bit more territory control than if you just went 2 rifles without the extra rear echelon, but generally I'm not a huge fan of them unless you've got like a flamethrower upgrade or rifle nade launcher or whatnot. These kind of rear echelon starts. But maybe they make a bit more sense in 2v2s as well. Get those bazooka REs cooking. A bit more rare in 1v1s generally. There we go. Suppressed as he tries to close the distance. Riflemen do wrap around the side though. Going to be able to force away the machine gun. And a lot of troops coming out to the left here for Lyco. Jumps into the building here, but that is a lot of firepower coming his way. And the rifle squad quite low. Not going to last long there. Maybe the conscripts can arrive in time though to save the day. No, MG42 spins around. Conscripts quick to disengage. Ends up getting suppressed though. Gonna try crawl out perhaps. Interesting here. Lyco going for the commissar. Did go for medics as well. There's a lot of infantry in the early game. Can get punished quite badly by a fast 222. which is perhaps going to come in. Nice and quick here for VonManteuffel. PPSH conscripts for Lyco. Okay, interesting. Uraing forwards. Looking for the flank on the MG42.
The enemy has broken our supply lines.
Try and jump onto the cutoff here, but they're not going to last long if that 222 comes back here. Quick retreat. MG in a good angle here though to shut down these riflemen from pushing in any further. We do have the A half track coming out though for pack. Arriving at a pretty reasonable timing there. Merging into the PPSH squad to keep it on the front lines here. Now getting involved. Pretty strong territory control right now for the Allies. ElZocko also going for a lot of infantry, going for the Jaeger Command Squad. But it is Kate. Okay, he's put down the mid bunker as well. Either way, his KD must be quite bad. Well, he suffered a lot of bleeds. KD good, but suffered a lot of bleeds. Which is why he can't afford a few other options here. Doesn't even have tier 2 down yet. Tracking some suppression going here. Activates the incendiary rounds, but the PPSH conscripts put a halt to that. Pretty close to Vet 2 on those already now, thanks to that merge, staying on the front lines. Two coming in from the side. Don't have anti-tank grenades for Lyco, so it doesn't really have an answer to this. The use of the Commissar with the fair propaganda artillery. The half-track pokes his head around the corner, takes a nasty burst from the 222, does win the head-to-head. Or the head-to-tail, maybe. But always have to be aware of the reload on that AA half-track. Very long reload timer. Can throw a spanner in the works sometimes. We have a pack out as well, wheeling its way across here to deal with the AA half-track. The Allies still with some strong territory control. Lyco went for the team weapon drop, I believe. Still hasn't even put down his tier 2 or tier 3 yet, so I'm guessing he's going to be going for some fast tier 4 action here. Going for a bit of a power spike right now. A lot of units for Lyco with that weapon drop. You know, personally I have been trying some builds with this kind of myself. Might see that in my next first person view game. On tier 1. I find it tough though to fit the Commissar into the build. So 2 command points, kind of hard to work it in. This is an interesting one from Lyco. The half-track could be in some trouble here. Oh, slow to react. Activates hold fire. Oh, and the pack missing. Have a lucky break there. Pack got lucky, the pack missed. That could be a little bit confusing. In the dirt here with the conscripts. Oh, conscript down though. Those LMG Grenadiers into retreat path. Nasty damage. And yeah, ElZocko finally getting out his 222 as well now. So Vet 1, have the AT gun wheeling its way across, looking for an angle on the 222. But the double 222 is working out pretty well. Look at this one, 11 kills already. After a tremendous start. Back meanwhile, 6 kills on the A half track. Oh wow, went for a squad of Rangers. Strips hoorahing in. Looking for the snare. They have the anti-tank grenades this time. There it goes. Going to get the engine damage off. We do have the Ziska try push its way in here. Okay, he's activated rapid conscription. Get a little bit of manpower back potentially. Does the rapid conscription not apply to the commissar? I don't see the icon above its head. Maybe I have to test that at some stage. MG suppressing. Okay, doesn't have the munitions for this barrage. And hasn't bled enough manpower here to get a squad of conscripts back. Kind of only had one squad on the front lines. I suppose he had this squad as well. So he's not going to get value out of that. Activated that and didn't get any squad in return. It does give you these days, you know, some bonuses to your reinforcement time as well. Oh, there we go. This finishing the job on the 222. Nicely done. And unit production, but also wasn't producing any units. Finally starting up the tech now. A lot of fuel for Lyco. There's a long way to go on the tech. Half track. Good reaction times there. Mass Ostroupen coming in from the side. Oh, the second pack though. Also coming in from the side. Down goes the A half track. And we've got a Stug E coming in for VonManteuffel. This goes bound phase 2 down. Could be pretty effective right at this timing. It's been a pretty aggressive game so far. Pretty high command points. So it's arriving at a nice timing. Lyco with the anti-tank gun, but no anti-tank yet for Pack. He's actually building one right now before the Stug even arrives. It's going to work out quite well by coincidence. First call on the commissar. There we go. Another grenade out. And wow. Pack actually going for bar ranges. Let's see how many bars he had equipped on them yet. Still think the Thompsons or bazookas are going to be the better way to go. There's so many munitions invested into them. If nothing else. Oh boy. Oof, jumps out in time. The Stuggies, they can do a lot of damage to buildings. Have to watch out for that.
Contact! Crowd infantry!
But yeah, looks like a bit of a pushback all of a sudden by the Axis team. The arrival of the Stug with the loss of the AA half track. Lyco having to invest a whole bunch into tech. Giving the Axis a bit of time to push back all of a sudden.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
It's just getting very low there. There's a lot of bars though coming in. Could be some trouble. Okay, well-timed retreats. Do have the AT gun somewhat into retreat path as well as a snaring squad potentially, so it's alright. It's a big blob of Ostroup in there, not in cover, but still a lot of rifles. Speaking of big blob of US troops as well. On the left-hand side though, so not really in a position to fight off VonManteuffel's advances here.
Our supply line just got cut off.
Activated the incendiary rounds, maybe hoping to catch that blob as it ran in, but they rotate across to deal with the Panzer Grenadiers. Oh, speaking of, they take a bunch of damage there. Stuggy blasting away from long range though. Try to jump and cover. Looks like it's not quite working out for them though. Stug blasting away from long range. Anti-tank gun trying to go for some attack rounds into the smoke. And there we go. Getting overwhelmed there. Rangers are vetting up actually really well. Vet 2 already. Easily able to fend off those Osttrooper, which looked like they should have been in cover, but weren't. Push out onto the left-hand side for ElZocko. But yeah, as I said, really high command point game so far. A lot of action. T-34 coming out for Lyco. Engineers pressuring the MG42 back a touch. LG Osttroop guarding the VP though. T-34 coming out to the left, away from the anti-tank gun. Should be able to chase away those squads. Do have a Panzer IV in the works for ElZocko. Lyco, oh, line triggered. Going for a bit of a crush. Main gun hit is not terribly strong though. Oh, that's a good one. Grenadier's in a bit of trouble. Anti-tank gun is rotating. We've got a Grenadier squad here with the camo. Oh boy. Lyco might be biting off a bit more than he can chew. Engine damage. ElZocko's Panzer IV going to be coming in shortly. Looks like it might not even be necessary though. The pack's going to clean it up here. Down he goes. This also for Lyco. Pushed very far forwards there, getting decrewed. So Lyconia is falling apart here a touch. Forward joining in. M1 hanging on by a thread. With the Sherman there as well. Propaganda forcing away one squad there. Looks like the Commissar though also had to evac. Sherman coming in from the side. On HE, hoping to decrew the stolen Zis. Unsuccessful. Do have a concrete repair bunker back here. I believe those did come down and maybe manpower cost a touch. This patch. But yeah, Allies are up against it. Lyco losing the tank and the Zis really set them quite far behind. Do still have the VP lead though. Don't know how long that will last. Axis setting up the triple cap. Got 3 bars on those Rangers. Fully equipped. He's already 5 out for Lyco. Okay. Reasonable choice. Just make sure his machine gun positioning is on point though. Back at base currently. Sherman coming out to the side. Away all the Osttrooping for the moment. Good dodge on the rifle grenade there with the PPSHs. Goes into hit the dirt mode point blank. Those PPSH comms grips pretty strong. Back wheeling up. Shot in. Oh, late retreats. MG Grenadiers. And they go down. Pack now. 75 coming in. Maybe lost sight of him. Connecting. MG getting the suppression going. The packs are going to get away. T-gun coming in on the Stug E. One hit. Oh boy, I started panicking. I thought this was the leftovers from an SU-85 wreck. This is the T-34 wreck. Oh, there's like tanks there. Quite similar. Okay, now it's disappeared. AT guns lining up on the Sherman. It's already backing out though. Gets out of harm's way at a nice timing, but Sherman has been pretty limited in its effectiveness so far. Lyco going for the 7-man upgrade on the conscripts now. I think it's like a reasonable idea, you know, going for like 1 or 2 PPSH to help you in the early game. Like Uraing in with a PPSH conscript. A really good way to nullify an MG42. And then, you know, getting your other conscripts with the 7-man upgrade later. This can really help you with the staying power. T-34 coming in for Lyco. You don't have like a huge amount of late game available in this commando. Rapid conscription is decent. It's not like a game closer. Don't have like a big off-map artillery strike either. Ooh, nasty shot from the Sherman. Double anti-tank guns also nasty. Looks like Pack trying to save for the Pershing next. There's quite a lot of manpower floating though. Ouch. Oh, it sounds strange, but maybe could even go for a pack out at this late timing. Rapid conscription activated by Lyco. We've got a howitzer coming in for ElZocko. Okay, so maybe forget the pack howitzer for pack. But I felt like that, you know, the Allies definitely do need some indirect fire to deal with this double anti-tank gun, machine gun position. Once again, Lyco activating rapid conscription at a slightly confusing time when he's not really knee-deep in a battle. He could potentially lose those models to get himself the extra squad here, so a little bit confused by this. Probably needs to go for an anti-tank gun next maybe, and then after that, a Katyusha. Or maybe he's going to try build a howitzer. Could also be a good beam. Howie Wars. FH versus... Oh, Panther fresh on the field. And the double anti-tank guns from the side. SU-85 is there, but T-34 has already taken too much damage. Goes down. That's for out the back. Very, very low, but just a little bit reckless again from Lyco with this T-34 overcommitting. Hoping to finish off the Panzer IV. Successful. Okay, LFH lining up, I think, on the machine gun over here. First shell dropping down. Pack can finally call in the Pershing. So I suppose that... Oh, Pack 43 in the center as well. So it hasn't done any damage yet. I suppose that also maybe gives you some reason to go for the double re-echelon in this particular commander. Repairing up the Pershing. But do consider that Pershing also did receive damage bonus this patch, so it should be a little bit faster to repair. Similar to what the KV-1 lost. Ooh, Pack 43, I think missing its first shot on the SU-85. Close call there for Lyco, who is indeed building a howitzer himself. And it's pointed right at this position, so he does have a really nice target to blast away at with his Howie, the Pack 43 repair bunker combo. Looks like he's opening it up now. Pershing coming in. 43 slightly off to the side. Packs though getting some good damage in anyway. Scatter's going to be quite long. Oh, Major going down. That's a shame. But yeah, the Allies, as I said, don't have a big off-map to handle the opposing howitzer. I suppose neither do the Axis right now. So a good chunk away from the dive bomb. Got to manage its range here. Stay out of range of that Pack 43. Fair propaganda forcing the retreats there. Very tight on the VPs. Seems like the Allies have stabilized now with the arrival of the Pershing. Pack under a lot of pressure. Down it goes. So many bars. But getting cold feet, not pushing him with the Sherman any further. Pack has rotated over here. Oh boy, the Pershing. Oh, that could be curtains. Pack 43 connects with one hit. Gets out of there. No attack ground. I think Pack 43 maybe could have connected on another shot there. Slowed down the repairs a lot. So close to that Telemine. If he hit that Telemine, that was lights out for the Pershing. Does only have sweepers upgraded on one of the two rear echelon at the moment. He's upgrading the sweepers on the second squad now. 2 kills from Lyconius's howitzer. He's ready to fire again though. And yet another bunker going up in this area, so plenty of strong targets for it to blast away. And he's going for a Katyusha, just stacking indirect on top of the indirect. I suppose he does kind of have to fill that role, since Pack doesn't have the strongest options in the indirect fire command with this commander. The Pack pretty much has pop cap limit here. He's gone for another squad of Rangers. I thought he might have gone for a Jackson to round things out. Maybe he's going to go for some bazooka Rangers. That could be a reasonable option. He's got a lot of munitions spare for it. Ouch. Commissar going down fast. I think Lyco not watching. Now 20 going for a lighter, shallower target here instead of going after a fortified position. 3 kills now. Here comes the Katyusha though. Oh, the double anti-tank guns. One of them decrewed straight away. Issue-85 blasting away as well. Pack 43 facing the wrong direction at the moment. Oh, the Katyusha scatter is tremendous. Pack 43 doesn't spin around at all. Maybe a bit of poor teamwork here. These guys were the arranged team. Now on the Issue-85, dodging away from that howitzer fire. He's just hiding behind the building here. It's kind of interesting, kind of what we've seen sometimes from Brumbiers. Some attack rounds, just chipping away. They're 3 on that, so it's got a pretty strong rate of fire. M1 trying to return fire, but not having much luck. Maybe targeting slightly too shallow. There's a little bit of elevation change there though, I suppose. Pershing coming in. Pack 43 is facing up this direction. There we go, connecting with one shot. Pershing, ooh, getting caught a little bit, spinning around. Caught on the building. 43 doesn't connect for another shot, but the Sherman on the far side, isolated. And the Panther takes that out, getting caught on the trees. Doesn't go for the Bazooka Rangers, instead goes for another squad of triple bar Rangers. But now maybe with the loss of the Sherman, switch over to the Jackson. I feel like the Allies do need a little bit extra in the anti-tank department. Wow. The ML20 really scatter all the way over to there. That's a lot of scatter. Ooh. Yeah, he took down the pack. Forwards, he's got rapid conscription active. Uraying in, looking for the engine damage. A lot of repair bunkers back here. So if they don't get the kill... Oh, okay, got Molotov, in fact, onto the Pack 43. Looking for the D crew. Oh, but we've got these sector artillery dropping down now. Looks like they managed to neutralize the sector. Either way, looks like some shells did land. Pack 43 did get decrewed. SU-85 came through for a couple of hits.
We have lost a pack gun.
Gets decrewed by the Pershing. So looking for the sweep on the Teller. No. Oh, that's a nasty Katyusha barrage. Oh no, Von has completely forgot about the Ostroop and too busy handling his tanks over here, and all of his Ostroop are now dead. Couldn't do much about the first loss, but the second one, that was quite sloppy. VonManteuffel getting completely overwhelmed there. Bad loss. Still decrewed on that Pack 43 as well, so the SU-85 exploiting that, poking its head around the corner constantly. Getting some damage done. Pushing, requiring repairs. Doesn't go for the kill on the decrewed pack. Pershing a little bit slow there.
Objective secured. We've dropped to 200 points.
It's down to 200 VPs. Lyco is heading out to that left-hand side.
Just got a report of an infantry unit being wiped out.
Was that a rifle squad going down on retreat there?
Enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Looks like it. Another Sherman coming in for pack.
Crew ready.
Second Stuggy coming in for VonManteuffel as well.
Artillery positions are ready to
Feels
fire.
like a double Panther kind of situation to me, but alright. Reaping the Pack 43. Coming in from the side. Pack 43 spinning around. Some with the target weak point. What's it called these days? Heat shell. To back out. Katyusha in here. Blasting away the machine gun. Oh, combat engineers on the far side. That was his only repairs as well. Lyco a little bit sloppy losing that. Does finish off the decrewed pack. Panzer IV blitzing across, looking for the SU-85. Conscripts there with the anti-tank grenade though. Disengage the focus sight mode. SU-85's Vet 3. Good rate of fire. And there goes the Panzer IV. ElZocko building a Panther now. A lot of resources for ElZocko. A lot of float.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Axis with a pretty strong grip in the center though. How's that? 16 kills, respectable from the LEFH so far. Okay, smoke run coming through, but there's... Oh, he's already killed the LEFH. Man, I was not paying attention to that, I apologize. In the ML20. And did the machine gun just go down for Lyco? Maybe he's trying to target the Katyusha here. Given that they're up against Storm, probably safer to go for another Katyusha instead of another howitzer here. Oh, this could be danger. Engine damage on the SU-85, and that Panther's about to pop out. Can he capitalize? We do have a T-34 and a conscript squad somewhat nearby. Oh, that's a big Katyusha barrage. It's Grenadier is only Vet 2, so they don't have the received damage bonus yet. Quite vulnerable. MG-42 getting decrewed though. Pack-43 connecting. Sherman on the run. Pershing gonna drive right past the Pack-43 again. He's getting punished by that thing. Vet 2 already, even after getting decrewed earlier. Pershing gonna go toe to toe with the Panther. Getting that up. Getting both of them up actually. This one getting kind of close to Vet 3 as well. Stuggies trying to shut down the cap, and they do successfully. That's the thing with the Stuggies. Sometimes, you know, one of them, the slow rate of fire, slow projectile, not incredible alpha damage with one hit. Can be a little bit lackluster, but sometimes two of them can be very effective. VonManteuffel rebuilt one of his Osttrooping squads. Still hurting for manpower though. ElZocko still with a reasonable amount of float. Constantly has been getting his team weapons bombed out. Struggling a little bit for manpower. Wow, very late pack outs are coming in for pack. Okay, quite a deep LFH barrage. We do have two Katyushas right here. That's close call. Close range Katyusha barrage. Ooh, it is close. Again, wow. Tense moments here on both sides. But Axis are advancing, walking the Allies all the way back to their base with that damaged engine on the SU-85. It's been out of action for such a long time here. Trying to get the snare off on the Stuggy, unsuccessful. Pershing advancing though. They're just chipping away with the machine guns. Rangers trying to go for a deep flank, but unsuccessful. End up cutting their losses very early on. Very tight VP race still. Guys are ahead by around 10. Still anyone's game. Allies do have a slight army size lead at the moment. Mainly because ElZocko lacking, but once this Panther hits, they'll even things up a lot. Still have a couple decrewed team weapons lying around as well. Taking the pack, Howie, maybe. T-34 going in for some crush action. There we go, one squad down. It's a lot of conscripts, two squads down, and they drop the LMG. I think the Commissar, can he pick that up? He should, if he can. Conscripts can't. Closing the distance here, looking for the snares again, but the MG-42 suppressing. Getting them off for the moment. SU-85 advancing. Pack-43 is facing up this direction. SU-85 slightly out of range. Sherman though running into range. Panther chasing in for the kill. There it goes. A little bit lucky for ElZocko, catching that one on the move, but So it goes sometimes. Oh, what's this Katyusha doing? Lyco! Oh, big misplay. And now the Axis are the ones in the lead. Another careless loss there for Lyco. Another repair bunker. 4 repair bunkers back here now. That's where VonManteuffel has been investing his manpower. So these repairs on the Axis tanks are super fast. And these things have got a lot of health. Take quite a long time to kill. And second SU-85 coming for Lyco. I think that's a reasonable choice. Maybe can kill these Panthers. H though. Catch the howitzer and the Katyusha. Just try small arms damage down the 222 here. Having quite a lot of success as well with its rear armor exposed like this. Oh, SU-85 Vet 3 could be in some trouble. Double Panthers for ElZocko. Playing quite conservatively with them. Did pick up the LMG with that Commissar. Real Terminator squad that is now. Ooh, still alive. Second SU-85 joining in on the fun now. Panthers committing. Gonna pick off the T-34. SU-85, oh, there we go, comboing up with the anti-tank gun from the side there. Now goes the Panther, so good trade for the Allies. We do have a Jackson this time for Pack. Maybe not quite so necessary now that Lyco invested into the double SU-85s, but alright. Seems like his Pack ally is having a bit of a tough time though. 0 kills so far. Very low on health, likely to get decrewed.
The enemy is attacking one of our forward buildings.
Pick up a little bit. Struggy. Exposed. VP's left for the Axis. Pershing though in a slightly compromised position. The Pack 43 blasting away. It's away in time. That was a slower heavy tank. That could have been curtains. Oh, Stuggies. Big damage. Conscripts. No dodge. Conscript down. SU-85 looking for the kill. Panther goes down. Nicely done. SU-85's advancing. For the 222, losing the sight will be a big blow. Pack 43 missing, the SU-85 extremely low. 3 packed up for some reason, spinning around, and one of the Stuggies go down as well. Missed some firing time. The SU-85 would it have died to the... It looks like it might be ever so slightly above half health. Maybe not. Thought maybe that Stuggy shot would have penetrated in, the Pack 43 would have finished the job there. Could have happened. Axis though did manage to sneak on to the corner VPs, also put down a reinforced HMG bunker on this one, so it'll be tricky to capture. Stug coming in for ElZocko now. I still feel like the double Panthers were the way to go. But alright, we'll see how he goes with the Stugs. Can really struggle against already vested up SU-85, so can't really win that head to head. Oh wow, no dodge at all. The double Stuggies knock out one of the Rangers there. Smoke coming in, cover the capture. I believe it's cheaper now, right? Slightly down in munitions cost this patch. Stug finishing off the decrewed Zis, stopping the recrew, but now at risk of going down. Allies making a bit of a tank charge. At 43, getting in for a big hit. T-34 dives right on through the area. Pershing, though, at risk of death. Yep, there it goes. Vet 3 Pershing dead. And the T-34 drive-by not up to much. Unable to get the decrew. Get away from the Stug, but can't. The Pak-43 actually finishing the job. Not sure what the Allies were going for there, but T-34 loss, not the end of the world. Losing a Vet 3 Pershing, though, that is a massive blow. And now Pak 46 pop cap. Looks like he lost the Jackson up here as well. Wow, I'd missed that altogether, but that's really bad. Maybe that's why his Pershing control was quite poor. He's too busy trying to micro the Jackson, which also died. That really set the Allies very far back. But it does even up the army sizes. Pretty close overall now. Made in. Rapid conscription activated. Will this be the first time that Lyco manages to get a squad off of this? Oh, Grenadier down. Conscript down, but does get the conscript back from the rapid conscription. Pak-45 getting in there for a shot. Pak-43 returning fire. T-34 to fend off these Grenadiers here. They're just crawling forwards looking for the engine damage. Double Stugs advancing. Do have the second SU-85 back there. Maxim hoping for some suppression. SU-85's got to be on their toes. The double Stugs looking for damage, and the SU-85 spreading their damage. Not good. One SU-85 down. There's a Vet 2 one. Engine damage going to come through on the Stug. Can the Stug finish the job on the Vet 3 SU-85? Try and back away. I think this is the wrong call. Since the SU-85 does have a range advantage, can manipulate that now. I think his best hope was to get in there, try and get 2 shots off with the damaged engine Stug. Does not get away with it. Oh, out of control with the Katyusha right there. Katyusha once again getting too reckless. Ooh, if the Pak-43 was facing this direction, that might have been the end. Takes us down to 60 VPs. Allies 108. Jumping back in the center, but the double Stuggies very good at preventing the capture here. Sure about ready to fire again. They're back up to full strength. Left cover there. Curious decision.
A capture point is under attack.
We go on the T-34. Looking to cover the far flank. Allies unable to get much done in the center at the moment. 34 kills for ElZocko on that howitzer. It's been about 20 since I checked in on it last. Just a steady performer. Ooh, big Katyusha damage there. SU-85 coming in from the side. Lyco maybe with a good understanding of the Pak-43 range now. It's just out of range. Oh, as I say that, he's creeping into range. Takes a hit. Oh, and he's still driving forwards. That's probably going to go down now. Abandoned. Okay. Activating rapid conscription again. Going for the capture. Stalled by the Grenadiers though. Here comes the US Forces infantry. 43 trying to finish off the wreck. T-gun advancing, pressuring the Strug E. Can't finish it off though. No engine damage. LMG and now bar re-echelon. What's going on? Because this Pack 43 somehow not kill this abandoned SU-85. Very strange. This is so weird. Let's just go and jump in. And the Strug finishes it off. Okay, well, double Werfer is going to be the answer here for VonManteuffel. Should be pretty good at locking the Allies out of capturing the VPs. Jackson going toe-to-toe with the Strug. Oh, needed to jump in, stall the capture there. Mistake from Pack. Advancing with the Jackson a little bit too far on the Pack 43, combining with the second shot from the Strug. It's a little bit sloppy there for Pack. I understand though, playing against the Pack 43, you just never quite know how long range it is. Very easy to just accidentally drive right onto the edge of it. I feel like that's where maybe like enhanced tools for drawing on the map could be quite handy. Just like draw a line where you know the edge of its range is, so you don't accidentally run into it again. Probably like nullify it a bit too much though. So yeah, that was a bad loss for Pack, because now the chances of the Allies capping the bunker on the side are very, very low. Had to go there and kill that. That Panther running around. We need the extra bit of anti-tank support from the Jackson to handle that. We got on the SU-85 for Lyco, trying to get some work done here. Coming in from the side. Going for the SU-85 perhaps. Lining up for some damage. T-gun fails to penetrate, no engine damage. Strug coming in. Rapid conscription activated again. Strug going toe-to-toe with the SU-85. The squad suppressed, so can't come across for an anti-tank grenade. Just charging into the center here. SU-85 coming back and out the rear. The squad of conscripts. Will the squad survive? Yes. SU-85 getting some good hits in. We've got the sector artillery starting to come down now though, so this is not a good idea if the Allies try to push in here. They'll get bombed out really fast by the sector artillery. And Nexus hanging on to the VPs for the moment. Fresh Sherman now. Really needs strong support. Look at how fast the repairs are here for the Axis. They can't finish the job on these tanks. They're so quick to return to combat, but maybe the Sherman can finish off this bunker. I think it has 960 health though, right? So it's a lot of hits. 2 hits. Panther coming across. No anti-tank gun into the Sherman's retreat path. No snaring squads over here. So this could be trouble for the Sherman. Pretty quick to back away. Looks like Panther's not going to go for the chase. Going to prevent the capture attempt with the machine guns instead. Good news for the Sherman. Understandable as well. It's low on VPs. A little bit strange to not see grenades ticked here by Pack. I feel like grenades are like a big part of using this commander. Does manage to complete the capture though, nicely done. Oh, Sherman goes down very, very quickly though to the Pack 43. Oh, he's going for the capture in the centre.
Artillery positions are ready to fire.
A little bit down the dumps, rebuilding the Jackson now.
Forward structure under attack.
Activating Sector Assault again. Oh, don't crawl in any further there, Lyco. Oh, the conscript squad. Shells are hammering down. As well as the howitzer. Didn't get much drain done though. Axis down to 40. Oh, there's double Werfers doing. Oh, looks like one Werfer. Did one of them die? No. He must have cancelled the second one. Did manage to decrew the Pack 43 here. Built on the howitzer. Ooh, nearly taking out the Panzerwerfer there. Ooh, that was a lot of Pi models that just died there. ElZocko actually a lot of munitions away from another Stuka dive bomb as well. Stu-85 in some trouble though on focus sight mode. Double Stugs looking to pounce. Able to disengage it here, but Stu-85 missing a crucial shot. So double Stugs are going to get the kill here, it looks like. We'll lose one Stug, maybe two. Jackson coming in from the side. Needs another anti-tank grenade that's still on cooldown. VP War. Axis jumping in to the center. Double P-Greens on the flank. The double anti-tank gun's extremely low. They're going to go down there. Stug trying to wheel away around the corner here. Rapid conscription holding on in the center. Does not get the engine damage. Stug's going to get away. Katyusha looking for the Panzer Grenadiers. Pretty good damage from the Jackson as well. Oh! Bit of friendly fire from the Katyusha rockets there, contributing to that conscript going down. Double Stuggies trying to hold their ground, one of them down. Oh, Rangers holding on to the capture in the center, going toe to toe, but here come the Grenadiers. Dodging on the bundle grenades. Pineapple. Ooh. Double Stuggies are down. The Jackson sniping those off while the Axis were desperately trying to gain control of the center. Bit of a blow. Those double Stuggies were working quite nicely to hold on in the middle for the Axis. Jackson looking to head across, clear out the bunker. Didn't get repaired. Could get destroyed here. Reassuron holding on to the VP. The howitzer already up to Vet 2, 12 kills. Hard to tell how many kills are actually good kills and how many kills are from just the repair drones on the bunker. Panther coming in from the side. Oh, one more shot to kill that bunker. Not quite able to do it here. Once again, no anti-tank gun, and this time the Panther chasing in for the kill. There goes the Jackson. And it looks like the re-echelon unable to complete the cap. Sector artillery hammering down. Conscripts in here jamming the capture though. Yank command squad not going to last for long. Oh boy. A nasty strike from the Werfer. There goes the captain. Double Rangers. Or the Rangers and the Rifleman coming into the center. They can't last for long. Double Panzer Grenadiers doing a lot of damage. Oh, here comes the Katyusha though. Good retreat timing. by the P-Greens. Bar on the ground. Tank gun under pressure. Rebuild on the SU-85 again for Lyco. Strug going chasing. Hoping to catch the Katyusha maybe, but gonna get engine damage. He's going after the howitzer. One shot from death now on the howitzer. Panther coming in from the side, but getting cold feet. Howitzer survives. Pack 43 actually did end up getting destroyed. Oh, a Stuka dive bomb finishing off the job. Managed to save enough munitions for that. Probably got his money's worth out of the howitzer though. Even though it didn't last long. Seemed to do a huge amount of damage with it. Nice back on the center looking for the capture. The double Stuggy has been rebuilt. Looks like Lyco should be able to get them neutralized here. Sector artillery again. VonManteuffel burning through all his munitions now. Inching its way into the center. Riffer going after the anti-tank gun. Still alive though. Panther, oh, coming in. Will survive one hit, it looks like, but maybe not two. 35 bounces anyway. Rapid conscription active again for Lyco. Oh, but the conscripts go down so quickly there. Jackson coming around the corner. Stug goes down.
One of our panzers has been destroyed.
MG still standing. Officer charging in here. Doesn't have enough munitions for the fair propaganda artillery though. The T-gun coming in from the side. With the take aim active long range here on the Stuggy. SU-85 wheeling around the corner. Panther so quick to get repaired back up though. Nice. Going for the capture. Yeah, command squad jamming. Here comes the Panther. This is a crucial shot on the SU-85. Should allow it to back away quite safely. Smoke in. SU-85 missing again. The command squad extremely low. Panther chasing through, going for some crush action. The command squad finally goes down. No munitions for an anti-tank grenade on the Panther here. Looking to blitz away to safety. Misses on both sides. Just a furious battle for control of the central VP. Allies winning for the moment. Halfway through the capture, Grenadiers need to jump in and stall. Here they come now, but they took a grenade. They're very low on health. There's some smoke coming in for ElZocko. SU-85 chases through and finishes off the Stuggy. And the Allies cap the center. Takes us down to 15. Conscripts will hit the dirt. Had to retreat to dodge that grenade, and the Riflemen do not dodge the grenades. Retreat through the smoke though. Getting flanked a bit here. 10 VPs left for the Axis, but they do stop the clock there, and the Allies are very, very low in terms of capping squads now. And look for the double Faust here on the T-34. Engine damage now. It's going to be quite slow. Still have that Panther around. Howitzer, 53 kills. Barraging the area as the Allies come out of their base. T-34 are going to stay in the center. Look to do some health damage. In the smoke at the moment. Panther going to try finish the job here. Commissar coming around the corner. Once again, very low munitions, Lyco. Fair propaganda in the center though. Here he comes. Freshly built Stuggy though. Monster hit on the Commissar. And the follow-up's just as nasty. Engine damage though on the Panther. SU-85 and Jackson looking to finish the job on it. Oh, conscripts unable to cap. 5 VPs left for the Allies all of a sudden. Unable to get the cap over here. Just trying to go for the center. Too many units in here. And the close range barrage from the Werfer with the low angle attack. And the Axis hang in there. Wow. GG. Crazy battle. Coming right down to the wire, but the Axis hang in there. Very little downtime on their tanks, has to be said. Definitely helped them out down the stretch, not having to worry about repairs where that was a real issue for Lyco. Just could not keep his tanks healthy. Maybe a couple of his early activations of rapid conscription, a little bit wasteful. Didn't get much done, but late game kept him afloat. Got about 3 extra squads out of that, which was pretty handy. Though it did leave him a little bit low on munitions for snares and grenades in the late stages. Pack, yeah, I mean, played hard, but a little bit clumsy with that. His vehicles, just in general, you know, losing the Pershing over here. Jackson's over here. Really, you know, when you come across here to destroy something like this, really have to consider your retreat path with your vehicle. Maybe have an anti-tank grenade, mines, snaring squads, which he definitely did not, and that came back to bite him. But yeah, GG, a very good game. A bit of a shame as well from Pack not to see grenades ticked. You know, smoke on the rear echelon could really helped a lot in these capping scenarios. Grenades just on the rifleman, also very, very handy. But yeah, alright, GG, very, very good game. And nice to see, you know, a lot of unusual commanders for 2v2 as well. No elephant in this game. It's quite refreshing. Well, anyway, guys, we'll wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you off the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.